Have you ever experienced a moment so coincidentally timed that it seemed to carry a special meaning just for you? Perhaps you thought of someone you hadn't spoken to in years, only for them to suddenly send you a message that very day. These moments are not just puzzling, they're also deeply intriguing. Welcome to our exploration of synchronicities, or as some might call them, meaningful coincidences. Today, we'll look into whether these events are mere chance, or if they reveal a hidden framework tying our lives together. Synchronicity is a concept introduced by the Swiss psychologist Carl Jung. It describes the simultaneous occurrence of events that appear significantly related, but do not have a discernible causal connection. For Jung, these were not just random events, they were meaningful coincidences that reflected the deeper order of the universe, where our external and internal worlds align. Think of synchronicity as the crossing paths of our inner thoughts with the outer world in a way that is too timely to be ignored. These moments seem to defy the laws of probability, and often come when we least expect them, but exactly when we need them. To make the idea clearer, let's consider common experiences that might be viewed as synchronistic. Imagine working on a project and reaching a point where you're stuck, not knowing how to proceed. Suddenly, you come across an article or a book that contains exactly the information you need. Or perhaps you've been pondering a significant life decision, and an unexpected event occurs that resolves your dilemma or pushes you in a specific direction. These are moments of synchronicity, where the universe might seem to be conspiring to guide you. Carl Jung believed that synchronicities are indicators of an underlying order in the universe, which he called the collective unconscious. This collective unconscious is a kind of universal databank of human experience and knowledge, containing all the archetypes and memories common across humanity. According to Jung, synchronicities occur when there's a strong alignment between our conscious state and these archetypal elements. Jung's fascination with this concept began with his own experiences and expanded through his clinical work, where he observed numerous instances of these phenomena in his patients. He argued that synchronicity reveals the meaningful connections between the subjective and objective world, providing insights into the human psyche and our existential realities. Across cultures and ages, synchronicities have been seen through various lenses. In many ancient cultures, such occurrences were often seen as signs from the gods, or as part of the mystical forces governing the world. For instance, in classical times, philosophers like Plotinus discussed the concept of sympathy, the idea that all things are interconnected and influence one another in a hidden manner. In Eastern philosophies, similar concepts are found, such as in Chinese culture, with the idea of fateful coincidences. These are not merely treated as chance events, but as significant guides that are to be heeded in the journey of life. Such perspectives offer a view of synchronicities that align with spiritual and metaphysical explanations, suggesting that these events are integral to understanding life's flow and direction. As we look into the scientific exploration of synchronicities, quantum mechanics offers a fascinating perspective. This branch of physics suggests that at a subatomic level, particles are not always distinctly separate entities, but can become entangled, affecting each other's state instantaneously over large distances. This phenomenon of entanglement might provide a theoretical foundation for understanding how distant, seemingly unrelated events can align meaningfully in our lives. Though not directly proving Jung's ideas, this alignment within quantum physics suggests a universe where connections between events might not be as linear or as causally clear as classical physics would have us believe. Some researchers propose that if such connections exist at a microscopic level, perhaps larger, macroscopic synchronicities could be influenced by similar principles. This hypothesis bridges our scientific understanding with the mystical, suggesting a more interconnected reality than we currently comprehend. From a psychological and neuroscientific standpoint, synchronicities can also be viewed through the lens of cognitive biases. The human brain is a pattern recognition machine, which means we often seek meaningful connections between events to create a sense of predictability and control in our world. This is known as apophenia, or the tendency to perceive meaningful connections between unrelated things. Neuroscience suggests that when we experience synchronicities, certain parts of the brain are activated that manage how we assign significance and meaning to events. These experiences can reinforce our beliefs in the interconnectedness of all things, which might be soothing or provide psychological comfort. It's a balance between recognizing the potential bias in our perceptions and acknowledging that our experiences feel profoundly significant regardless of their objective truth. Literature often mirrors the complexities of human experiences, and synchronicities are no exception. Writers have long employed these meaningful coincidences as narrative devices to advance their stories or deepen the thematic elements of their work. In literature, these moments are crafted to reveal character destinies or the intricate tapestry of cause and effect that guides the plot. This literary technique shows how deeply the concept of synchronicity resonates with human storytelling, highlighting our inherent desire to find deeper meaning in life's events. These narratives not only entertain, but also invite readers to ponder the possibility of a larger design at work in their own lives. By exploring these themes, authors tap into our universal curiosity about whether there is more to life than meets the eye, fostering a connection with readers who have experienced similar moments of synchronicity. In popular culture, films, television shows, and other media frequently use synchronicities to develop suspense, mystery, or romantic connections. These elements often appeal to the audience's sense of wonder and possibility, making the stories more engaging and thought-provoking. The repeated appearance of synchronicities in media underscores their significance as a cultural motif that resonates with a wide audience. By reflecting on these instances in the media, we can see how synchronicities are not only personal experiences, but also a part of the collective human narrative. They remind us of the mysterious and often inexplicable connections that life presents, encouraging a sense of awe and inquiry into the nature of our existence and the universe. Intuition plays a crucial role in recognizing and interpreting synchronicities. Intuition is often thought of as an internal guidance system, a spontaneous, inherent understanding without the need for conscious reasoning. When synchronicities occur, it is our intuition that nudges us to take notice and perhaps even seek deeper meanings in these coincidences. For many, developing intuition is akin to tuning an instrument. The better it is tuned, the more harmoniously it can play with the surrounding environment. To enhance this intuitive ability, it is useful to engage in practices like meditation, reflective journaling, and mindfulness exercises. These practices help quiet the mind, making it easier to observe the subtle connections between seemingly random events. In practical terms, paying attention to your gut feelings and emotional responses can be the first step toward harnessing your intuition. Noticing when you feel a particular pull towards certain people, places, or events can serve as a guide to recognizing synchronicities. This heightened awareness can lead you to discover paths and opportunities you might have otherwise overlooked, guiding your decisions and actions in profoundly impactful ways. Synchronicities often serve as catalysts for personal growth and self-discovery. These meaningful coincidences can challenge our perceptions, push us out of comfort zones, and inspire us to question our current paths. When we encounter these moments, they can feel like signs pointing us towards new possibilities or affirmations of our decisions. For example, a synchronicity might occur when you're considering a career change, and an unexpected opportunity presents itself that aligns perfectly with your skills and passions. Such an event can reinforce your decision-making process, giving you confidence that your choice aligns with a deeper purpose or trajectory in your life. While we don't use specific character examples, it's common to hear people describe synchronicities as turning points in their lives. These stories often involve moments where the individuals were faced with decisions that felt guided by these coincidences. Whether it's choosing a path of study, moving to a new city, or meeting a life partner in an unexpected way, synchronicities are frequently at the heart of these transformative experiences. These personal anecdotes highlight the powerful impact synchronicities can have, not just in steering our choices, but also in affirming our connections to the wider universe. They remind us that we are not isolated beings, but are connected to a much larger, dynamic tapestry of existence. The psychological impact of synchronicities can be profound. On the positive side, these meaningful coincidences can enhance our sense of wonder and connectivity with the world. They often bring a renewed sense of hope and reassurance, especially during times of uncertainty or challenge. When individuals experience synchronicities, it can boost their mood and even provide a sense of spiritual fulfillment, reinforcing their beliefs in a connected and purposeful universe. These experiences can also foster a stronger sense of personal significance and destiny. People might feel as though they are on the right path, guided by a larger force or by the interconnectedness of life's tapestry. This can lead to increased confidence and motivation to pursue goals and dreams, driven by a belief that the universe is affirming their choices. There can be downsides to how people interpret synchronicities. For some, an intense focus on finding meaning in every coincidence can lead to a form of magical thinking that detracts from reality-based decision-making. This can manifest as an over-reliance on signs from the universe, potentially leading to neglect of practical considerations in planning and decision-making processes. The expectation of synchronicities can create pressure and anxiety for some individuals. If people believe that they must always find deep meanings in their experiences, they may feel stressed when no such connections are evident. This can lead to a cycle of constant searching and disappointment, impacting mental health negatively. Skeptics of synchronicities often attribute these experiences to cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, where people tend to notice and remember events that confirm their pre-existing beliefs and overlook those that don't. Critics argue that the human brain is wired to seek patterns and connections, which can lead to the mistaken belief that two related events have a meaningful connection when they are merely coincidental. Another common skeptical view involves the randomness of events. From this perspective, given the sheer number of events that occur in one's life, some of them are bound to align in ways that seem meaningful, but are, in fact, statistically ordinary. This statistical likelihood suggests that synchronicities are not mystical or significant, but are instead inevitable outcomes of random chance. It is important to approach synchronicities with a balanced perspective. While they can be deeply meaningful and provide significant insight or direction, it is also crucial to maintain a grounding in rational thought and practicality. Recognizing the potential for cognitive biases can help individuals evaluate their experiences more critically, ensuring that decisions are based not only on perceived signs, but also on sound reasoning and factual considerations. Adopting a balanced approach allows us to appreciate the beauty and mystery of synchronicities without losing sight of the importance of making well-informed choices in our lives. This mindset encourages a healthy integration of mystical experiences with everyday reality, allowing individuals to benefit from the inspiration of synchronicities while remaining anchored in practicality. The philosophical implications of synchronicities extend far beyond simple coincidences. These occurrences invite us to ponder the deeper questions of existence. Is there a hidden order to the universe? Do our lives unfold according to a predetermined plan, or are we simply navigating a random environment? Philosophers and thinkers have long grappled with these questions, and synchronicities provide a compelling point of examination. Synchronicities challenge the conventional view of time and causality. They suggest that our understanding of cause and effect might be incomplete, and that an underlying connection exists that transcends our traditional concepts of space and time. This perspective aligns with certain philosophical and spiritual beliefs that see the universe as a web of interconnected events and entities, where each part influences the whole. Engaging with these questions can enrich our understanding of life and inspire a deeper appreciation for the events that shape our journey. They encourage us to reflect on our choices and the potential significance behind our experiences, allowing for a richer, more thoughtful engagement with the world around us. As we conclude our journey through the world of synchronicities, we have traversed from psychological insights to scientific theories, touched on literary reflections, and looked into philosophical depths. This exploration has shown us that synchronicities are more than mere coincidences. They are invitations to explore the deeper layers of our existence and the universe. Synchronicities serve as a bridge between the known and the mysterious, between science and spirituality, and between the external world and our innermost thoughts. Whether viewed through the lens of psychology, quantum physics, or mystical experience, these events challenge us to consider a broader spectrum of possibilities. We leave you with a question to ponder. How do you view synchronicities in your own life? Are they simply oddities of chance, or do they carry deeper meanings that are waiting to be uncovered? Whatever your perspective, the discussion of synchronicities encourages a more attuned and contemplative approach to life's unfolding mysteries. We encourage you to reflect on your experiences and share any moments of synchronicity that have impacted you. Have these events changed your perspective or influenced your decisions? Join the conversation in the comments below, and if you're intrigued to explore further, consider looking into the vast literature and resources available on this fascinating topic. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of synchronicities. We hope this journey has inspired you to look at life's coincidences in a new light and to remain curious about the unseen connections that shape our world.